With their slim majority that they held in the House of Representatives over the last 2 years, Republicans in the House spent the last 2 years embarrassing themselves. Repeatedly, consistently. Just embarrassment after embarrassment. But none of the embarrassments were, of course, as bad as the beginning of their term. Because 2 years ago, let us not forget how incompetent these bastards are, there was that protracted speaker battle, right? Kevin McCarthy wanted it so bad he could taste it. He was sure he was going to get it. But then Matt Gaetz, which ironically, actually, McCarthy and Gaetz both now out of Congress, so that didn't work out well for either of them. Nevertheless, Gaetz and McCarthy had to sit down, do these negotiations, and finally, what sealed the deal for McCarthy was when he gave in to Gaetz's demand that the new House rules say that only one vote is needed. One Republican member could stand up and say, I move for a vote of no confidence in the Speaker, which would trigger a vote to remove the Speaker of the House. Just one person. That's all it would take. Well, that of course caused a lot of embarrassment for McCarthy as he was then ousted by Gaetz later on in the same year and replaced by Mike Johnson, who of course is now kind of going through the same thing. But this time, Republicans have said, you know what? Maybe let's not embarrass ourselves tremendously this time. So in their rules package that they unveiled this past Wednesday, that of course is not technically official yet, right? They still got to get their speaker and then they got to vote on the rules. But the new rules raise that threshold from 1 Republican to 9 Republicans because they don't want to end up in the same situation where they look like a bunch of incompetent babies and fools who don't know how to govern. And I gotta tell you, after watching these morons for 20 years in American politics, this may be the only smart thing I've ever seen Republicans do. This may be like the first time I have ever seen Republicans address a problem before it actually happens. Even though it technically already happened. But they don't want to look like the complete incompetent set of buffoons that they are. And McCarthy understands he once again, not McCarthy, Johnson, understands that he once again has a razor-thin majority, even smaller than he had last year. So he's trying to make sure he doesn't lose the job. But this just shows you how petty they are. They can't trust themselves to keep a speaker. So how in the hell can we trust them to run this country? Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.